Should be live. We're starting in a couple minutes early here. Hopefully you guys could hear me. Turn my mic up a little bit. Let's see. We're on live chat. Whoop. So this isn't an actual presentation. I realized that maybe maybe the wording of the live stream was different. So I put Ubiquiti Presentation recap. They did the presentation last week. If you guys watched that, it was really cool. We'll kind of go over some things. The wireless nerd, he posted a lot of stuff. So we'll just kind of look at his pictures that were taken from their slides, which is awesome. But anyway, I will say hi to some of you. Fun times with Danny. How's it going? Thomas, how's it going? It's enterprise with, but with good specs. The IT guy, how's it going? Jason, how's it going? Your PCMD. Mango, how's it going? Terry, how's it going? I actually saw that you DM'd me, Terry. I'll have to take a look at that after. Ritesh, how's it going? Good morning. It is a holiday here in Canada, apparently. I do have a little bit of stuff to do and have some stuff going on this afternoon, but let's see. There's quite a few of you waiting here. I wasn't expecting this many people on a Monday. Mondays are usually when people start the work week. I don't think it's a holiday in the States. Maybe it's in the UK. I don't know. Waiting for the storms to hit. So I'm hoping that we get a bit of rain. Today it's going to be like 30 outside, 30 Celsius, which is pretty hot. Chantel didn't have the air on yesterday, and I came up in our floor. Actually, let me do Celsius to. So our main floor was 78.8 degrees Fahrenheit, which is ridiculously hot. So I turned on the AC right away and bumped it right down. James, how's it going? Bland? That's what I'll just call you. Oswaldo, how's it going? Rob, good morning. Jason, good morning. Hope you and your bride are having a wonderful to be God be glory, blessings upon you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. No idea how to say your name. I'm just going to call you Sal because that's easier for me. But from London, Darius, how's it going? Paul, good morning. After that last live, I won't miss any. Well, we've been a little inconsistent with our lives lately, and that's going to change. Well, I'm hoping it's going to change. Things come up this weekend. I was hanging out with my brother on, we had some things to do on Saturday, and then yesterday I wasn't super wanting to stream, so that's why we pushed it to Monday. We used to do every Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so we'll try to get back on schedule, but we are going away in 18 days to Florida, so that's going to mess some things up as well. Ron, good morning. Z-Guy, how's it going? Jason, good day. Not a big deal. Just got 3 of my boys to assemble a 25U rack. Oh, wow. Wolf, how's it going? Oh, it's a holiday in the Netherlands. Okay, so maybe there's a holiday other places, obviously, that I don't know about. Check me out. Good morning. How's it going? Garrett, how's it going? From Troy, New York. I know, you know what? I know a couple people from Troy, New York that I've talked to recently. Nitro, good morning. Dan, Michael, Kazek, how's it going? From Krakow. Krakow? I don't even know where that is. How's it going? I might have messed that up, but from Hong Kong, Lord Simpson. From it's Australia too. Okay, so it's pretty much everywhere except the United States, I guess. I think the US, don't you guys have a holiday next week, I believe? What is my price predictions? I don't have any price predictions on anything really. I guess I have the Pro Max. I don't know, $220 maybe, $219. Oh, it's in Poland. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm not gonna try to speculate too much on things. We could look at the images that they said, but that's all I know about these gears anyway. So what we saw in the live stream last week, and Tom and Craig did a great job with their presentations. I thought it was awesome. I forget the last guy's name. I think it was Andrew. He did a great job as well. They came out with some hard questions for them, which was awesome. Oh, UK is next week. Okay, gotcha. Sitting at work, no holiday for me. Good afternoon from Poland. Good afternoon. Matthew, good morning. Question for you. In a no light environment during nighttime, would you install a G4 or G5 Bullet or a G5 Flex? Oh, that's hard. It's hard because when I'm doing my camera views, I'm doing it at my house, and my street is actually relatively bright. they're all fairly good. I think the G4 Bullet is a little bit better at the night vision than the G5. You're from North Carolina. I just landed in Brooklyn, New York to do a deployment. This guy is my teacher and he doesn't even know it. Nice. Yeah, New York. I've only been to Buffalo, New York before because it's like right across the border from us. It's Pentecostal holiday here in Denmark. Okay, gotcha. Weirdo's World. Do you know when I have no idea about that. Nope. I'm here in the Philippines for biz. I saw a store that sell. Oh, really? Oh, that's crazy. It's funny because like you look at places like we have Canada Computers here, which would be like Micro Center in the States, I guess, and seeing them sell, or like even Best Buy. I think Walmart sells Ubiquiti stuff. It's so strange. Albert, good morning. How's it going? Danny, I did say hi to you, but you might have missed it. Jim, how's it going? Yes, the EFG looks like a pretty big monster. Yep. For a school system, I think that would work great. I mean, for homes, it's going to be a little bit different. You're going to see a lot of the home labbers or the UI fanboys like myself. You'll end up seeing them buy it, and they have no need for it. Like, I have 20 clients in my house. Really, realistically, I only have like 20 clients. I never know how to say your name. Splinks? Splinks? I don't even know. How's it going? I did see you commented on one of my videos, I think. You could give it to me or something. I forget what device it was you were talking about, though. Yeah, so I can't talk about that any EA releases or anything, but actually, let me bring up Twitter over here. Because Marcus, who's the head of security at Ubiquiti, Marcus. Let's see. Oh, did he take it down? Oh, no, he didn't. So Marcus is the head of security at Ubiquiti, and he just posted an hour ago. So I'll read this post that he said. Ubiquiti friends, it's a good day to check out early access, specifically Unified Network Application on early access. I read through the notes. I'm not going to comment on them, but it does look like a pretty good update. So if you aren't afraid of going into the early access channel, go take a look and see. Maybe give it a try. Roy, how's it going? From Norway. Debating on picking up the new 16-port PoE. I like it. I think it's really cool. I probably won't... I'll end up bringing it up here. It's still in my network rack. I haven't taken it out. Because it's going to be my new desk switch. What I use right now is... And I am on a time limit, so I can't go... I have a call at 11 o'clock, so we got 55 minutes. Pro Max. Oh, wait. No, I'm not looking at the Pro Max. Utility. What do I use right now? This is what I use right now. So this is connected. I never did a video on it. I mean, it's a switch. It works. It has PoE++, blah, blah, blah. But I usually run out of ports. I like that it has the SAP uplinks, but I'm going to end up switching this out for the new Pro Max 16, and that will be my new table switch. It's fanless, so it's really quiet. The other one as well, so it's really not that big of a deal. They're pretty much the same. We always go to this page because it's a little bit easier on the eyes. Hello from Bali. You know what's funny? I've been watching like TikToks or Instagram Reels. There's so much stuff about Bali and how inexpensive it is to live there, and it looks beautiful. Quick question. I was wondering when I set up my home network and I'm going to have an IoT network guest and camera at the land. Where do I put my access points? Those would be no, those would be on your like main network. So you could call it like your management network, I guess. EFG for my school, sweet. Yeah, I don't know where I'll be because most of my clients, they're like small to mid-size. They're not I mean, we're not having over 200 APs, right? Usually. Terrence McCollum, your last name is almost exactly like mine, except there's no A between the M and the C. It says enterprise, therefore good for enterprise, not home. Yeah, for sure. But there's going to be people who are going to think that you can use it for home. And, you know, if you have the money to spend on it, more power to you. For sure. Oh, it was the new 16 switch. Okay, gotcha. Greetings from Minnesota. How's it going, Carl? I got the new 16-port PoE because I needed to update into 8-port switch, but the 8-port Pro more expensive. Yep. Yeah, the PoE is great. I mean, sorry, the 16, and it's nice with the actual mounting rack because it hides that power cable if you don't want to see the power cable. What's the newest Protect version? Ooh, that I don't know. I could say that I am not running general release stuff right now. Let's take a look. Whoops. Gotta go there. Uncheck that, and that. So Protect. What is the newest Protect? Protect cameras. Protect application 3.0.26. That's what it looks like anyway, unless I'm missing something. And that was 2 months ago. So that was a long time ago that we had a update for Protect. Just the UDM SE at house. I think the price of the enterprise purchase will be a little bit expensive and buy two. Yeah, I mean you're probably not gonna. You won't need that for your house. A UDM Pro or a UDM SE will work just fine for you. If you guys want to hit that like button, we got 156 people here and only 25 likes. Any proper non 3D printed model or mounts for the 2x5 switches. 2x5 switches and 8-way for WAN failover. I'm not 100% sure what mounts you're looking for. A little confused on that. Can you verify if the depth of the UDM is the same? I don't know if it is the same. The depth. It's small. It's really short. If you've used the aggregation switch, like the non-pro model, it's the same as that. Exact same. Hope you're having a good long weekend. I am. Paul, how's it? Oh, he just said thank you. Got Wire, good morning. How's it going? Tech Talk and Unbox, how's it going? Tech Talk also has a YouTube channel, so go check them out. Let's see. Greetings from Fort Myers, Florida. 78 is what my AC is set to. Oof. So I'm feeling like it's going to be really hot when we go to Florida in 18 days. I'm not super excited by that. Wonder if they plan on releasing a light version of the SMB that need those features. I don't know. I've got plans in the works for Unify overhaul at my church. They got a mess of Meraki, Aruba. Ooh, that doesn't sound fun. You're using literally every different brand. Last Dragon, how's it going? Robbie, I don't know anything that people don't know besides what they talked about at the conference. Jacob, how's it going? Good morning. Hey, from Norway, do you use KE? No, I do not. Nope. Sorry, should elaborate. Looking for a 1U rack mount to nicely hold two. Oh, got you. I don't know. They don't have any just like trays. Like what? They don't have just like rack trays or rack shelves. No, the depth with the rack mount. I have a short rack. Send me an email. I'll measure it for you because I didn't do any measurements. Or tweet at me or something like that and I'll get it for you. Heat index is between, I'm not looking, I'm looking forward to the trip, but it's going to be, I'm going to be in the water a lot, I think. We're gone there for a week and this is strictly a vacation. You'll still probably see me tweet out and I might do a live stream from my phone. I'm planning on having some videos already prepared to release that week. Oh yeah, Discord would be better, yeah. Okay, let's look over at the Wireless Nerds Twitter page because they were there and posted quite a bit. First, they talked about, we do not have licensing. You purchase your equipment, it's yours, full stop. And then, I guess they were talking about some type of channel partnership or something like that. I completely missed that. It kind of went over my head. I probably need to rewatch it because that's actually big news. Is if people could become partners with Ubiquiti. Then they showed this, which I had no idea about. So we have the U7 Pro, which does 1,500 square feet, 300 clients. We got Wi-Fi 6 spatial streams of 2.456, additional 6 gigahertz radio. I didn't know they had that in that. And then in this one, it covers the same, but we get 500 clients, 8 spatial streams, powered with PoE Plus, additional 6 gigahertz radio, and then we have that dedicated scanning radio, which is actually really cool, and the 2.5 gig uplink. So I'm looking forward to testing that out. I think they did talk about, I thought they talked about more APs coming. I think Tom said something about it in the chat when they were talking about it, but we won't speculate on that. They talked about the Wi-Fi base station, which is really cool. I mean, the FedEx forum, it's running primarily all off of Ubiquiti gear, which is great. I've never used a Wi-Fi base station XG. I kind of wish I did, because it looks like a super cool device. Yeah, click the like button before Chantel gets on us. Yes, I think I hear her talking on the phone right now, so she's probably not going to be in here. Rack shelves and Velcro is the way to go. Yeah, like I typically just use for like, you know, my Raspberry Pis and stuff. I just have them on a rack shelf. Are there any different between using IDS on Unify and OpenSense? I'm not sure, because I don't use OpenSense. I've done a video on OpenSense, or maybe two, but I don't actually use it. Can I use the only 2.5 gig on the Dream Machine Pro SE to power? You would need a power injector, but you should be able to use it as a LAN port. Yeah. Yeah, Safwan, I don't know if I'm going to see here, I don't know if did they talk about that in the show? I guess they did. Packet capture and unified devices, which looks really cool. Okay, so that was that. Then we have full feature, let's see, full feature routing and security suite. So we'll just kind of look at the new things here. So they have SNAT, DNAT, and NAT pooling, SSL and TLS decryption, which is pretty huge. They have sandboxing for anti-malware. They have high availability, which we already have using shadow mode. In the shadow mode, for me anyway, I know people have had problems with it, but it's been working great. Dynamic routing, OSPF, and BGP. Secure SD-WAN. I don't know if I don't see that being new. Like, we've had Site Magic for quite a while, but anyway. Then site-to-site VPN. So I know back in the day when you were using like a USG Pro 4, maybe the 3, you'd do auto site VPN, but then they kind of took it away out of the UXGs. I wonder if they're going to be bringing that back. Yeah, TLS decryption for the win. You're going to need because you need that horsepower that the enterprise is, or the EFG is going to bring. I'm the same way. My rack is a mess, but works. Sadly, most of the things on that C3D rack mounts are... Oh, really? I didn't know that. I have a 3D printer. I set it up. I couldn't level the plate, and I gave up on it. And now it's just sitting in my cold cellar, doing nothing. That's the second one that I bought, and the first one I gave away. And this one, I really should try to figure it out. Yeah, 4.0 is EA, yep. Do we know if the SSL TLS decryption will require some certs? We do not. And I know when we were at Ubiquiti World Conference, Tom Lawrence Systems, he asked something. He asked something similar and didn't really get the answer to it. But we'll have to wait till it comes out. So that's kind of cool. And they did a talk like this, or Craig and Tom. They both did a talk like this. And it was somewhat similar to Ubiquiti World Conference, which was great. They did share they shared this here, like a bit of the FedEx forum. I wish they had Daryl DeRosia come out, because it was actually a very, very interesting talk. And then we got this Enterprise Fortress Gateway, which looks freaking cool. Manage 500 plus Unify APs and switches, which is huge. 5,000 plus clients. 12 gigabit routing, 125 gigabit SOP28, 210 gig, and 2.5. Oh, those are LAN ports. Okay, so those are LAN ports, and then we have a 25 gig SOP 20 and a 25 gig WAN connection. That's kind of insane. The big thing here, which is I'm so glad that they're doing, is dual hot swappable PSUs for power redundancy. So they're not going to have the RPS on this, obviously. The swappable is the biggest thing, especially in enterprise. You wish there was an alarm feature. I'm not a huge fan of the alarm stuff. So I used to, like, if you look way back at my channel, probably one of my first couple videos, I did videos on, oh gosh, I can't think of the name now. Lorix cameras. And they had like an alarm. It was active deterrence. That's what they called it. Lights went off, a sound went off. I'm not a fan of it at all. Wonder if you could get a site tour at the stadium. So I talked to them a little bit about that, and I was really it may eventually happen, but as of right now, it's not happening. Because when I went to Ubiquiti World Conference, something happened with my flights, and it got canceled, and I got credited. So I have like $600 in Air Canada that I'd love to go fly somewhere to do it. You need that for your house. Some people would like it. I guess I could see the use for it if somebody's breaking into your car. It would deter them more so than somebody who just has a camera on the front of the house. Because if you just have a camera on the front of your house, people are going to wear masks or whatever anyway. A friend of mine 3D printed a rack ear for my Gen 1 switches. It worked, but 3D printed plastic PLA isn't strong enough material. I think you could email Ubiquiti and they might send you some rack ears. We need a new Unified PoE. I wonder if they will come out with one. I don't even use mine. I had mine. Where did I have mine? I think I had mine on the Catio. I really should buy this. I haven't tested the domes yet. I had one on my Catio. What does it do? 600 lumen? 550. So at that point, just get a G5 Pro and then buy the enhancer. Because I think that's 600 lumen. Yeah, this is more powerful than the floodlight. I mean, I guess it does different things, but the floodlight, yeah, the floodlight is pretty tiny. I have the metal rack ears, but they're designed. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I noticed it was a little. It wasn't bright enough, but in our, like I said, our backyard, it's so bright. We're in the area that we live that it's fine. I probably should have kept it going. Brendan, how's it going? There are ears for the Gen 1 on Amazon. PoE++, well, we need to see them come out with a couple of new PoE++ things. Oh, I did see that. Attach an auto paintball gun to the PTZ and program. So there was someone, yeah, I keep seeing videos like that of, you know, paintball guns or whatever. It's quite sad that their NVR is locked to their own cameras only. Yeah, I don't know. I only use Unify Protect, so I can't really talk. I did have a couple Amcrest AI cameras that I never did a video on. They were pretty cool. Synology sent me a camera as well, and it worked. But I like the software. I like Unify Protect software. It works great. Hey, Cody, I set up my first site this past weekend without an on-prem controller. UXG Max, USW Ultra, and U6 Pro. I used official hosted. Any benefit to doing self-hosted? It really is just you're not paying. You're not paying the monthly fee. That's pretty much it. And they take care of the updates and stuff on the back end, I believe. Hyper Protagonist, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Okay, let's go see what else there was here. So yeah, the EFG, we kind of talked about that. Dual power supplies, cool. I really want these shirts. I know it's just a Nike shirt with the Ubiquiti logo stamped onto it, but oh, and then this was funny. So Wireless Nerd said, "I'm in the stream, on the stream, and on the stream, in the stream." So they were in the stream last time, and this is Wireless Nerd here. I don't know. I know this guy. I forget his name. He's like a legend in the Wi-Fi market. I can't think of his name right now. This is UI Tom. He did a great job. Like both of them did. Speaking. So summarizing Wi-Fi 7 Wi-Fi marketing is telling the wrong story. User experience first, more seamless interband roaming with MLO, multi-link operation, time-sensitive network and quality of service handling, cleaner airtime at scale. I think that was it, actually. If you haven't seen it, you could look at it. My live stream's still back on. It's still on, so you could see it. Would be rather easy to open up the older floodlight, wire in a relay. Yeah, I guess that's true. I just linked my doorbell and HomeKit and attached person detection to smart. Oh, that's cool. I need to get into like HomeKit or Home Assistant or something like that. I don't even know. I'm very interested in their new their enterprise offerings around the security next generation gateway firewall features. This could make it enticing. Yep. I think they're really trying to get more so enterprise at that point. Like you're not going to be throwing in the EFG and you know, in a place with 50 clients. Everybody say hi to Chantel. That's Queen Bee. And every time when she's in, we got to plug the channel, the vlog channel, which I think she's I don't know when she's releasing the next video. This is the vlog channel. Boop. So we're going to Sarasota in 18 days, so there's going to be some more videos. Well, there'll be videos based on Sarasota. She's got more videos for Hawaii, probably Jamaica, and then just some other random stuff that we'll be doing. We bring the cats to the car wash, or she did anyway. Plug that one more time. Boop, boop. Let's start a HomeKit YouTube. I don't have enough time. Doing these Ubiquiti videos, they take pretty much all of my time, and I have other vendors that I have to do. Like I need to do an Ekahau video, which is fine because that's an on-site video. Firewall rules from Unify with Wireshark. We could do something. The issue with very in-depth technical videos, nobody's going to watch them. I mean, we may get 200 views, but we're not. The time it would take, I could probably think about it. When they offer, you know, the logs and stuff from the APs, I think that's what the right time to do a video. Let's see. Any news about a separate UPS from Ubiquiti? There are no news on that. The only thing that they have, well, they don't even have a UPS. I mean, it's the RPS, and so many people get confused about that. I've had multiple clients buy the RPS because they think it's a UPS, and it is not. It's a redundant power supply. That's all it is. Yeah, you could do it in Graylog. Yeah, you could do that as well. So I send my logs to Graylog right now. And my Synology. How is the USW Flex XG able to take an input of 1 gig and produce 10 gig? Well, you wouldn't be, right? So, and you don't need to use that 1 gig input. Where the heck is that switch? It confused me at first a little bit. So what the design is here, this is kind of what it's showing. They have, I wish I could make that, let's show control so I could pause it. What the heck? I want to pause it. Okay. So what they have going... Why isn't this pausing? What they have going on, yes, they're... You bloody... I guess if I move... There's doing a 1 gig uplink, but then they have here, they have their Mac and then some sort of NAS, I guess. They have a Mac and then a storage unit, it looks like, of some sort to transfer the files 10 gig between. So that's kind of the purpose of this switch. It's to have 10 gig on a local network beside each other. In saying that, though, you could uplink at 10 gig using one of these 4 ports. Hi Cody, the UXG Pro, can it be used solely for routing with about around 20 networks coming back to the... Solely for routing? What do you mean? Like you'd have to have NAT and everything for there. But it could be, I mean, it could, yeah. Johan, how's it going? Maximus, how's it going? Have you ever used Netgear AV line of switches? I haven't, but I've seen them. I saw a couple ads on Instagram for it. Seems like the whole entertainment market is migrating from the SG300s to the 350s. We also have entertainment switches. So I don't use any other gear really than Ubiquiti. Do you enable noise reduction on your cameras installed outside? Yes, I think that's an EA feature though. Chantel's saying to hit the like button. I was so happy to see the Pro Max 16 PoE came out. Now it's just a question about saving up. Yes. It's not crazy expensive, I don't think. What was it? Ubiquiti did give it to me. I was given the Switch, so... Well, that's... $279 is not a terrible price for a Switch. And you get the cool ether lighting. Cody, you should have been in a coder. It's in his name. Yeah, I took I took some coding class when I went to college, and I couldn't do it. It was way over my head. I haven't dealt with Ruckus, no. If it's worth moving to the U6 Pro or wait for fanless U7, I couldn't see any Wi-Fi 7 devices become fanless, and the reason I say that because it uses quite a lot of power and it's going to heat up. As far as I know, no 10 gigabit Wi-Fi 7 APs. Fox, how's it going? No worries. From the UXG to a switch and then have all the other networks come back into it. Yeah, you could do that, yeah. I don't see why not. I don't see why not. I need to understand the value of the Pro Max compared to the normal USW 16. Okay. Well, let's try to understand the value together. Utility. I could tell you right off the bat, it's probably going to have more than 45 watts. Right? So this is $199. This is $279, so you're paying more for sure. Oh, they don't have the PoE limit. Darn it. Now we got to look at tech specs. Max power consumption 25 watts, but that can't be the full power wattage, could it? Tech specs. You would hope that it's more than that. If it's only 25 watt, no, it can't be. It's got to be more because it's got PoE++. Maybe that is. That doesn't seem right though, does it? I forget. Because if that's only 25 watts, like, is that per... That's very low. I'm going to have to look into that. I don't think I looked into that for my video, actually, to be honest. In the box. We don't care about that. 5 volt, 25 watt, okay. Because that is very low. Like, you wouldn't be able to run too much off that. Like, some of their access points go... I think the U7, where is it? Flagship. See how much this uses. Like, this uses 21 watts total. So you'd only be able to have one AP on it. So I'm gonna have to look into that and ask them about it. Can you Shadow Fortress Gateway? You probably can. Yeah, you probably... I mean, I don't see why you couldn't. Yeah, or they said, actually, that they have virtual router redundancy protocol in it. Let's see. And another reason to have the 16 port, you have PoE++ if you're going to be using that. So that's kind of the differences. iOS app for Unify Talk. Look in the EA store. Or not the EA store, but the EA firmware. Yeah, so that's going to be cool. I can't talk about any EA stuff, but that looks nice. Speaking of Unify Talk, do you think they will come out with a soft phone feature? Go look at early access. You might be surprised what you find in there. Oh, am I looking at the non-PoE one? Oh, gosh. Okay, well, that would have some... Yes, you're right. There we go. This does 180 watts. Okay, good thing. Thank you for mentioning that. I forgot they had the non-PoE. 180 watts compared to 45 watts. So that's a major difference there. Good thing you told me that. I'm like, I swear the wattage has to be higher than that. You have two 10 gigabit uplinks. You have the 16 ports. You got PoE+. You got, well, 12 PoE+, 4 PoE++, 2.5 gig. This switch only does 1 gig across the board. As if I was looking at the non-PoE one. What am I doing? Any idea what the malware sandboxing on the... I have no idea. No clue. Good morning, Cody. What did you go for college for? So I went for computer... Well, we'll go back a bit. I went to be a cop, and I'm not the cop type. So I did a year of that, dropped out. Then when I was like 25 years old, I went for computer networking. I only did a year of the... I never finished the school. I got my CCNA. I did my CCNP routing, I think it was, and switching. There was one more troubleshooting. I never finished that either. And then and that was it, pretty much. Should I start a YouTube channel? Yeah, everybody should start a YouTube channel. I mean, it's great. There's no reason not to. A lot of people stop their channel because like they'll release their first 10 videos and each video is only gonna get like 2 views or you know, something. It's unless it pops off and you go viral. And that you always see people get discouraged by the view numbers, but you just need to keep going, and then regulars will keep coming back. How are you? Good to see you. How big is the power adapter on it? I would assume power adapter less 20 watt is... So the power supply is pretty big on it. I did a video on it. It's probably like this big. This doesn't have all PoE. This only has 8 ports that are PoE. Do you have any in-depth videos on the UXG Pro? I did a video on the UXG Pro a long time ago when it first came out, but I don't know how in-depth it is. I honestly forget. Let me take a quick look here. I don't use the UXGs. Like, rarely ever. We're using all of the consoles. I guess I did a review on it. It's probably not the best video, but here we go. I'll link it in the chat. This was, when did this come out? I think it was like 2022. Yeah, April 4, 2022. The Pro Max 6 is sold out in the EU, and so, yeah, it's going to be sold out for a little bit. Any new device by Ubiquiti will be. Do you think they're working on a 4K doorbell? I doubt it. I think it would probably always be HD. What I would like to have on the doorbell is the face recognition. I think that would be a great idea. Surprised that the G4 doorbell does not have two-way talking. Yes, it does. It has two-way talking. Yeah. It has two-way audio. I was talking to Chantel through the doorbell yesterday. I'm new to Ubiquiti. Can you tell me where the EA info is? You have to sign up for them. So you have to go to account.ui.com, and then there's a section, I think. I can't sign into mine or show you because it will show some sensitive stuff. I'm pretty sure you go... I don't even remember. Oh, yeah. So if you're signed up and you have an account with Ubiquiti, you go to account.ui.com, then click on profile, and then there's this thing that says early access. So you have to sign up for it, get enrolled. Once you're enrolled, then you're able to do and see like things like this. I'm not going to bring us to the EA page, but if you look at the community release notes, like right now we're in general release. So this is showing you, what the heck? This is showing you everything that's general release to your console right now. But if you click on EA, that's going to be the early access software of things. Oop. I think as far as I could tell, the Gen 1 Unify 8150, yeah, it probably was. You know what? I always had major issues with those switches with resetting them. It's like the reset button was always off. Drove me insane. I'm glad they fixed that in the Gen 2. The Ubiquiti presentation was great, and I loved hearing the folks talk about the tech they're working on. It would be awesome if they did these kinds of things more often. Yeah, so I messaged Tom, UI Tom, who was talking about the wireless. I told him great job and all that, and it would be great if they did the same with the other people that I talked to at Ubiquiti. What do you think about using unified switches for LED strip lights? Well, that's a very expensive LED strip light. I just bought a bunch of Govee. I think they're a bunch of Govee lights. I actually prefer them over the Philips Hue that are like around my Batman head. And all my other lights, those are Philips Hue, and I prefer the Govee ones. I have facial recognition with my doorbell and HomeKit. Yeah, so I'd like it like integrated, so I don't need to do anything. It's just all within Unify Protect. CloudKey Gen 2 Plus says it has a limit of 4 device limit. Do you know what happens when you hit the limit? When you hit the limit, it's just going to tell you that you've hit the limit and it's going to slow down. It may eventually not even let you add more devices. And Bruce, I got to get back to you. Yes, I could still sell you that device. I just got to get to your area. I think I'm there sometime this week, actually. I believe. Surprised the G4 Pro camera does not have... It does have two-way audio. It does have two-way audio. Yep. That is that a top secret tab? I've had that tab for forever. Yeah, I've had that tab a while. It pulls the video into HomeKit and compares the video in my... Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Is there a benefit to using UNVR for 4 to 5 camera deployment? The benefit on that would be the hard drive redundancy, right? So you would have, and you'd have capacity. Like if you want to have multiple drives, if one fails, say you have, I don't know, you have 5, even, well, say you have 5 4K cameras. Well, with 5 4K cameras, you could have 4 months. Well, that's with 16 terabyte hard drives. The hard drives are going to end up costing more probably than the cameras in the UNVR itself, but that's the benefit to using that. Yeah, it depends on the number of cameras. I probably would buy. It's hard. 4 to 5 cameras isn't a crazy amount. Like I'm running at my mom's house right now. What they have is this, the Dreamwall, which I need to offload them onto something else because they have, I think, about 5 cameras and they're only getting like 3 days storage, which is nothing. I think I have a 1 or 2 terabyte SSD in there though. Oh, the upcoming job. Well, we kind of talked about it last time. We're going there tomorrow. So we're doing this job for 13 doors. 13 doors, where are we doing? I think, and 13 doors, and I gotta straighten out his, oh god, inner space. They want their inner space completely redone so it actually matches where their devices are. But we're going to the site. They already have an existing door system. I think it's HID or something like that. I forget. But they want to change all to Unify. They have like, besides the wireless access points, they have like everything Unify. They have the AI DSLR camera. They have they have every single camera that you could think of. So now we're going to switch out 13 doors. We're going to put in 2 enterprise access hubs. We're going to end up installing 3 intercoms there. They got 3 intercoms and the rest are going to be the G2 Reader Pros. There's a bunch of offices that need these. So we'll be ripping down the old reader. We'll be having to Dremel or whatever out some of the metal for the new readers. And and we need to run cable for it. So we're going to film all that. I'm going to start filming tomorrow. We'll probably only end up running cables tomorrow, I think. And then after that, on the weekend, we'll end up physically installing the gear. Because I would hate to take down their old system and then we can't get in the doors. The 13 cables are going to take quite a while to run. And getting some errors with G3 that shows lower quality. You might want to check the cable. Hey Cody, for your customers deploying on Bell, do you set the UDM to PPPoE? Yeah, depends. It depends. If they don't really care about double NAT, but usually we do, and my speeds have been fine. We just did one the other day on the UDM SE. I have a 20 terabyte Exos with 300 days recording. Wow. I forget how many. I can't bring up my practice. Let's see. How many cameras do I have? Oh, yeah, you guys can't see this. Good. Let's see. I just want to see my capacity. What is my capacity? What do I have it? I need to upgrade my UMVR drives, I think. What do I have in them? I think I only have 2 terabyte hard drives because I'm cheap. So I get a... Oh, no, that's... How many days do I get? So I have 36 days storage capacity. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 13 cameras. I have the Chime, and then I have a UP Sense. What size of hard drives do I have, though? I only have 2 terabyte hard drives in my MVR. What am I doing? I think it's because... So I think Ubiquiti gave me the UMVR Pro for free when I did a video on it. And... I'm like, oh, I'm so cheap. I don't want to buy super expensive hard drives. Anyway, all good. Do you service the Montreal, Quebec area? It depends on what you need. If it's going to be, like, if you want me to physically come there, it would have to be worth it because it's about a 5 to 6 hour drive. Yeah, it's going to be a cool video. We're also doing an intercom at a farm where the gate... So what happened, we have a fiber optic coming from the main farm all the way to the gate. They have their gate controller in a box. We have a box set up with the Unify Access Hub. a media converter for the fiber. We have this ultra switch in it. One of these switches, probably the 210, I think it is. We have the 210, which is going to be for the intercom to power the intercom, as well as a couple cameras on the gate. And it all goes back to this like little NEMA box. I'll end up doing a small video on that. I'm not going to show it all though. Does Unify Access work if I'm in an apartment? Yeah, sure. I don't know why not. I mean, the intercom is primarily built around that type of complex. Yeah, so you need to tag VLAN 35 for Bell. Absolutely. Yes, you would have to use your PPPoE username, password, and then the tag VLAN 35. If you're using Bell TV as well, though, Ubiquiti WAN interface only lets one VLAN. How are they using the AI DSLR? Seems like a very niche use to me. So we'll kind of go over that in the video as well, and it's a little different why they're using it. They use it as a conference room camera. I don't know. They wanted a super high quality camera for their conference room, and that's what they're using. I don't know if they synchronize perfectly because I only have the one chime. Hey, not kept up with development. Is the G2 Reader Pro still not acting as a Protect camera? It's not a Protect camera, no. It's just strictly access. 4 G3 Flex, 1 bullet, 1 UVC G3 instant, 6 to 8 days. That's pretty good. I'm planning to replace 24 old cameras with 24 AI Pros. AI Pro for NVR, yeah, you would have to. I'm pretty sure. Calculator.ui.com. The AI Pros, those are 4K, right? I believe. Yeah, they're 4K. You're doing 24. Yeah, so you'd have to stack. Because even at 20 is the maximum on the UMVR Pro, so you'll have to grab another one. What does a UMVR do? They do, or you could get 2 UMVRs and stack them, and then you have 30. I'd probably go with the Pros, though. Yep. I'm only going to be on here another 10-ish minutes because I got a meeting. So ask your questions while you got them. There will be some videos out this week at some point. I'm working on a few. I have a few done, and I'm working on some other things. And then hopefully we get actually, maybe that's what I'll leave it for. Yeah, so I think the enterprise video, like for the access stuff, will come out the week that I'm gone in Florida, which is in 18 days. I think that would be a good fit for when I'm gone, and then I don't need to stress about having a bunch of videos already uploaded, ready to go. PPPoE should avoid VLAN 35 requirement and also avoid NAT. That's what they require, unfortunately. Oh, we already said that. Do you know if the Smart Power plug is still being manufactured? I think it is. I think you just need to look it up. PowerTech, do they have it here? Well, they don't. Maybe they're smart plug. Maybe they're trying to get rid of it. Yeah, it's right here. It's sold out. What happened? What about the... Oh, it's in the accessories. That's why. Apparel, rack mount storage, PoE and power. Yeah, they still... I guess they're still making it. I don't know. I have this, actually. That's what's powering all my lights behind me. I need to get it into my controller, though. I haven't had it in my controller for so long. Yeah, UNVR stacking's available, yep. What switch for 6 cameras would you recommend, suggest for a hot attic? Ooh, 6 cameras is a little difficult. You could get 2 of these. You could get 2 flexes. This is what I have in our attic. Or even or these ones here. Like this right here, you could get. Because it has PoE in, and then or PoE++ input, and then you could go power out, and that's 7 port. Depending on what switch you're using, or sorry, what cameras you're using, you need to make sure that you have enough wattage on the actual switch. Is the UXG Pro just DOE? I've had one since EAA. Its update track has gotten a bit better since the Ultra line, but I can't help feeling like it's going to get discontinued. I don't think they're going to discontinue it because it's still a fairly new product. I think 2 years old, something like that. I think they are leaning more towards the cloud gateways, that style of thing. Okay, so the attic and floor, these are literally the only other switches besides the industrial that I would probably put in it. They probably have a limit. They will tell you that it only could get so hot. We always bend those rules a little bit though. Is that the, where the heck is, oh, here we go. PoE++, minus 22 to 140. I mean, 60 Celsius is pretty hot, right? I'm sure some attics get that warm though. Thanks for answering all our questions and for the great quality content. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. My smart plug failed and I switched to the rack mount ones. Yeah, I have the PDU Pro. I love it. And the normal, you know, the 8-port one, which is great. Can you use the intercom viewer with the normal doorbell? I'd like to add a unified doorbell, but don't want to use only my phone. I'm not sure. So I have I haven't actually hooked it up yet, but I'm sure you could use it as some sort of a doorbell. That's what it is, but it's huge. Like if you're putting this on your house, it's massive. I want a G5 dome with 4K. Is there anything? There isn't a 4K dome, I don't believe. Robert, how's it going? Good morning. Yeah, there's no 4K dome style camera. I really want to test out these cameras here. This, I haven't even played with that. I saw it at Ubiquiti World Conference. And then I bought the turret and my mom's dome camera was acting a little funny, so I just gave them this. And it's got a great picture on it. They'll be out of stock for a little while though. I want a smaller unified screen. So do I. I am surprised they haven't come out with any smaller screens. It's actually kind of insane. When they sent me this, it was huge. And I still have it. It's actually sitting in the hallway right now. But I don't know what to use it for. It would be nice to have like an in-wall mount for like, you know, your Home Assistant or whatever. But a 21-inch, I am not putting that on my wall. It's absolutely massive. Oops. Let's see here. Yeah, so there'll be more videos coming out this week of some sort. The door access stuff. I'll probably end up doing a couple small videos on like Twitter and you know, TikTok, Instagram Reels and stuff like that of the job progression, and then you'll see everything all come in at once. I typically bring my GoPro to these. The GoPro is good to film, but I think I'm going to bring my DSLR for this one just because the quality is better on it. And I think yeah. Oh, they also have a bunch of these. They also have a bunch of the intercom viewers that we'll be installing. I'm not sure how they'll be installing it yet. You know what they need for the intercom viewers? A desk mount. They need a desk mount because not everybody's going to want to have the viewer in a wall. Waves from UK, a little bit late to the party. Yes, I am having to leave here in about 5 minutes because I got a call at 11. Think of it installing a doorbell to get protect and an access reader to get access features. Is it possible to allow temporary guest access with just reader? Yes. I don't think they have any camera that does 60 frames per second, do they? Let's see. Let's G5 Pro. Oh, actually, let's look at the AI DSLR. I don't think they do 60 frames though. I think it's 30. Deployment add-ons, build features. FPS. Yeah, it's 30 frames per second. I don't think they have a 60. Oh, maybe DSLR. DSLR. I doubt that. Let's see. You would hope so for this price. Holy moly. Nope, 30 frames. Does AI DSLR have bigger sensor than the AI Pro? I'm not sure. You'd have to look at techspecs.ui.com and kind of compare them. I haven't used the AI DSLR or the AI Pro actually. I've used the PTZ though. Paul, thank you very much for watching. We need to hook up a better webcam. Oh, this is I mean, it's just normal. I probably have Probably have some filter, maybe not filters, but oh no, I don't. This is the face cam, the Elgato face cam. I usually use my DSLR, but it's just easy enough. Yes, hit the like button. If you plan to buy the G5 Dome, mind the big three. Yeah, that's the problem with those style of dome cameras, that frickin' dongle. But then again, you have the, let's see, you have the boxes. Or they're sold out. Ooh, I don't know if I'd do this. I guess that's for drop ceiling. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'll... Oh, this is the turret. This isn't even the dome, is it? Oh, it is the dome. Just showing the turret. Weird. Does intercom work just like any other reader, or is it intended to be separate with the viewers? It could act as just like a normal, you know, a normal reader if you want. Mirrorless for the win. Yeah, show me your camera stuff. I kind of want to buy a new camera, but stuff's expensive. The G5 Dome has no audio. Oh, I didn't know that. A lot of the times we disable, I mean, we'd have to disable audio unless they have like signs and stuff up. But anyway, I got to get out here because I need to go on a phone call. Thank you all for coming by. We kind of touched on the, you know, Ubiquiti presentation, upcoming jobs, Q&A. Maybe I'll do another live stream throughout the week, possibly later at night. I want to continue doing the live streams, and do it more often because some people miss it. But anyway, everybody have a good rest of your Monday if you're off for vacation, or not vacation, holiday. Have a good holiday, and I'll talk to you later. Take care.